In this video, we're going to tell you what it's really like living in Englewood, Florida.
We're going to react to bestplaces.net, their data, and some reviews people have left, and we're getting started right now.
Wow.
4 stars, but only 4 reviews.
5 stars.
Or 5 stars, but only 4 reviews. So.
Okay, so the first one, population is 19,683. That's up that's down.
Down.
It's down 4.5% since 2020. That's very interesting.
I don't think that's accurate. I'm going to go ahead and just go on a limb right now and say that's not accurate.
Yeah, a lot of people have been moving to the area, so it's...
I'm gonna Google this real quick on my phone because we want to make sure we're giving you guys good information. Englewood, Florida, population change. Okay, so one website is saying there is a decline of 0% per year. Another website, World Population Review, says Englewood is currently growing at a rate of 1.82% annually. Yeah, let's check the Census Bureau.
They have 28.1.
Yeah, datausa.io says 28% one-year growth, but that was from 2020. If I had to guess, I would say it's grown at least 5 to 10% since 2020. I mean, a lot of people moved to this area in general, just Englewood, Northport, Venice, the whole area. And that population of 19,683, I think that's semi-accurate, but maybe a little low. Again, it might be like with Venice. So we did a video for this in Venice. We'll link the other cities we've done in the description, Venice, Northport, and Sarasota. But like Venice was like just Venice, doesn't include Venice Gardens, and so this might not include like Englewood East.
Yeah.
So take it with a little bit of a
Just
grain of salt.
City of Englewood.
Median income is $41,949. Not completely surprised about that. If I had to guess again, like that might be a little higher. Like a lot of this data, I don't think it's completely up to date.
Yeah.
But
the median age is 64.8, so almost 65-year-old. 65. I would say that's probably accurate.
yeah, it does feel like it's generally a slightly older population than Venice, which is a pretty older population. I think they were sitting around like, what, 62 for the median age? Unemployment rate, pretty similar with all the cities in the area, 4.5%. Again, we don't know if this is completely up to date, but right now the national average is around 3.7%. And again, keep in mind there is a lot of retirees down in the area too, so there's a lot of people, more people not working that are here, but a lot of them is because they're retired.
Yeah. The median home price is $388,000. That is, I would say, probably accurate, but keep in mind that prices have gone up, so 388 might not get you, like a nice big home. It might be a little bit on the smaller side.
Comfort index, similar to all the other cities, pretty much same weather, 2.3 in the summer, 9.2 in the winter. Hotter and more humid in the summer. Some people don't like that. People like me don't mind it at all. In fact, I like it. And winter, yeah, pretty enjoyable weather. Should we get to these reviews?
Okay, the first one is from 2021. A sleepy town in which they are currently revamping infrastructure, which I'm assuming they're talking about the downtown as well, which has been done already. Close to some of the most beautiful beaches in Florida within 10 to 30-minute drive. Englewood is a beach town, so it's not close to a beach. It's like Englewood is the beach town. So close to Englewood, Stump Pass, Minnesota Beach, Venice Beach, and Boca Grande. Siesta Key, perhaps 45 minutes away. It's old Florida at a slower pace, but close to shopping and restaurants. 20 minutes away in Northport is the spring training home of Atlanta Braves, and currently construction of a huge complex town center, so
that is
Welland Park.
That is now done.
Yeah, well almost done.
Done-ish.
It's open.
Yeah, they're going to expand it more, and there's a few restaurants and shops open now, though.
Englewood is very close to Boca Royale and Sarasota National Golf Courses, and is fishing and boating mecca. It seems like he's from Sarasota, Florida, so wonder if he moved to Sarasota, Florida.
Yeah, or just was living there and liked Englewood.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I think I would agree to all of that. The town center again in Welland Park, it's already done, or not done, but it's open.
Yeah, good for golfing, good for fishing, good for boating. Small town feel, old Florida feel, restaurants.
It is slower and sleepy, like he mentioned,
and
that is because we do have a lot of retiree snowbirds.
And it does have that old Florida feel, which some people love that, some don't like it.
I like it.
Yeah, and it's one of those things I think that grows on you too, because at first we weren't sure what we thought of Englewood. The more we go there, the more we like it. Oh, next review is actually the same one, so there's probably only 3 reviews. He must have left it twice. Next one is again a 5-star review. Small beach town, clean, safe, great fishing, eateries. Yeah, overall I agree. One thing I guess I would say with the eateries, there is some good food places. However, since it is a smaller city, there's not a lot to choose from, and then there's not a ton of diversity of the types of cuisine. but there is good food there. So next review, I think, is a 0-star review. So I don't know why that didn't show. I think maybe on this website though, so this one's from 2012. It seems like the older ones, maybe you could just leave like a text review and not a star review. So we'll see what they have to say, because it didn't obviously get included as a 0-star review, because otherwise it wouldn't be a 5-star review. Fiance and I, who are in our early 50s, moved here from, I think, New York State, NYS, to look for a permanent place to settle. We weren't sure where we wanted to be, but found a good price rental close to the beach and tennis courts, which we like to play mostly every day. We have found Englewood to be nice if you don't mind not being near a lot of stores or malls, but we like a little more going on, not crazy like nightlife, just more to do and see. It's really dead here. Some people love it though, older people mostly, although I met a woman and her husband who are in their late 40s who love it. They're bike riders, like long distance, and they love the bike trails and kayaking. It's not really that pretty here either. In fact, not at all. I disagree with that.
Yeah.
I think Englewood is very pretty, very nature-centric. Old Florida feel, maybe if they're talking about that, because some of the buildings are a little more old, quaint style.
Especially in the downtown, but the downtown, it's getting revamped. So this is from 2012. It probably looked older back then.
I mean, think about it. This is literally an 11-year-old review, so take it with a big gigantic ball of salt. As you come in from north after Sarasota and Venice, it looks like a ghost town. I'll agree with that. It does look a little bit more quieter and less going on, for sure. Dearborn Street is about the only place. There are some cute shops and a couple of good eating places. There's also, well, along Tamiami, there's a few other places as well, and then also by the beach. Yeah. There are a couple of okay restaurants, but nothing great. I think Venice and Sarasota are much better if you want more choices of everything. Definitely more choices there for sure. Also, you have to pay to park at the Englewood beach, which is okay, but sand not that great. That is one thing to consider. However, there are other beaches in Englewood where you don't have to pay for parking, like Blind Pass and Minnesota Key Beach. The local people are very friendly, and we found it's the snowbirds that can be uppity, in a hurry, and impatient. What reason, I don't know.
I wouldn't agree with that. I mean, again, it's, you know, it's not that their review, it's not valid, but people, especially snowbirds, when they're here, they're just like on vacation.
I will say though, I've had a few experiences here and there with there are a few that maybe that's like, let's say they're from New York City and they're just
they're used to
the go, don't talk, don't look to people, you know what I mean? So I have seen a few people that seem like they're kind of a little more on that wavelength, and I could see maybe how someone would take that as uppity or not nice or whatever. But, you know, anytime you have a city, like a lot of these Gulf Coast cities, where a lot of people are coming in from all over the United States, there's just different cultures that they're used to and a pace of life. So it's just something I guess you have to kind of think of. Back to what they were saying with that impatient, for what reason, I don't know.
They need to get to the beach.
In beautiful sunny Florida with the palm trees swaying. Why not just enjoy it and relax? Kind of agree with that part.
Yeah.
Don't sweat the small stuff. So I think we'll be looking more Venice area to stay. Not too big, not too small, not much crime. Nice beach and restaurants, festivals near Sarasota, not pricey like Naples, but located where you can jump on 75 and be in Tampa, St. Petersburg, or Naples, Marco, Sanibel within a couple of hours.
I like how his review turned into a review of Venice at the end.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's a pretty accurate. You know, it also says Venice not too pricey. Again, this is in 2012. Prices have gone up quite a bit, and now some people feel like Venice, I wouldn't say is maybe pricey, but not like the great deal it used to be. And because of that, now people they don't say it's pricey, I don't think, but some people say it's overpriced. But I don't think that's...
And again, it depends where you're coming from. A lot of people still find it very affordable, especially people coming from New York, California, maybe Illinois. But people coming from the Midwest find that it is a little more expensive because they're not used to those prices.
But again, like we always say, you got to also keep in context. A house in the Midwest is not the same as a house in Venice because of some of the things you're getting, more shopping, restaurants generally, depending on
the beach, the weather.
Yeah, exactly. There's all those other things that you're getting along with it, and that's kind of also part of the house, if that makes sense.
With that being said, if you're looking to move to the area, make sure to call, text, or email us. I am a local realtor here, 941-221-1897.
Call or text anytime, whether you're looking to move in a couple days, a couple months, we'll always have your back. If you want to know more about what it's like to live in Englewood, Florida, check out this video right here. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications, and live breezy.